Officer Tim O'Toole. I'm a state traffic officer stationed at the Westminster area office of the California Highway Patrol. Today we are celebrating the area office's 25th year anniversary of providing safety and service to the citizens of the communities within North Orange County. The purpose of today's safety fair and open house is to provide the citizens of Seal Beach, Rossmore, Sunset Beach, and the other communities to come into the area office and see firsthand the job a California Highway Patrol office performs. This will give the citizens a chance to meet with the officers in an informal setting, ask them questions, and see the various duties they perform. Today you will see demonstrations using the CHP rollover simulator, which demonstrates the proper utilization of child restraint and seat belts. You will see canine demonstrations. You will see a tow truck that is used out at the scene of big rig accidents used to get the vehicles back up onto their wheels. You'll see cut and rescue extrications by the Westminster Fire Department. You'll even see a CHP dunk tank. You get a chance to drop a CHP officer in the water if your aim is good.
Okay, this right here is the rollover simulator. What it is designed to do is to modestly simulate the forces that are involved in a rollover turnover crash. Okay? Obviously, this machine cannot generate the force that is going to occur in a rollover. Okay, so you can just magnify the effect of this, respectively. How many people here wear their seatbelt? Okay, how many people wear them correctly? How many people here wear it with the seatbelt underneath your arm? Okay, the seatbelt. Oh, Vince, Larry, you going to come up here? We got a couple professionals here. These are the experts. Can I have a hand for Vince and Larry? Okay, the seatbelt law is a primary law, okay, which means we can stop and cite if a seatbelt is A, not being worn, or not being worn properly. That also includes children. Okay? How many people are here familiar with the area? Okay, are you familiar with the Bolsa Chica off-ramp? Okay, I want to just tell you a brief story that I'm involved in so I can kind of relate an experience that I've actually experienced out on the freeway working the road. The southbound 405 freeway, Bolsa Chica exit, a party had just picked up a friend from out of the country. Okay, he picked him up at LAX, drove down, was going to exit at Bolsa Chica. The Bolsa Chica on-ramp or off-ramp, you exit, it curves and then straightens out, and then it curves again as you funnel out to Bolsa Chica to go southbound. Well, the driver was properly belted. Okay, he had the shoulder harness on, and he was wearing the lap restraint. His right front passenger was not properly belted. He had the shoulder belt going underneath his arm. What happened was, the driver, they were talking about old times or something, was not paying attention to what he's doing. He made the first curve, failed to straighten out for that small straight portion, drove off the side of the road. Went down a small embankment, the car center punched a eucalyptus tree. The driver, minor injuries, a little bit of trauma to the chest from the force. The right front passenger died. The reason he died is that the trauma to his thoracic cavity where he had the belt was too much. It popped the aorta out of his heart. He died very quickly. Okay, this guy's in the United States for 50 minutes and he's already dead. Okay, so that demonstrates the importance of wearing a seatbelt but wearing it correctly. What we're going to do here is we're going to do one simulation with the properly belted people, and then we're going to do one without properly belted. Okay? How many people here have seen cars on the road with a little child in the lap of a mother or just sitting there bouncing around having a good time? Okay, that is not correct. Okay? Most fatality accidents happen within 25 miles of your home. Okay? We get this all the time. You pull someone over, oh, I'm just going down to the market to pick up some milk. I got to get Johnny over here to the softball game. Okay? Every time you get in that car, put the belts on, put them on correctly. Okay? Okay, you ready? That's fine. Okay, right there. Okay, no, there's not really injury. Once in a while, you might have an arm flail out of the window or something like that. You might have a crushed arm, but you're still alive. That's good. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to unbelt the passengers. Okay, now these people do not have any restraint in the vehicle at all.
You might want to watch out because
Okay, very small amount of force on this simulation. And as you can see, right now we have 3 people out of the vehicle. Okay? So our next Mr. Nick, there's one coming up behind you. When we're out on the roads, the CHP is the one that has primary jurisdiction on their freeways that you travel. Okay, sometimes we have calls out into the unincorporated areas like Sunset Beach. There's a couple Midway City places. The Highway Patrol is the agency that handles those jurisdictions. Sometimes you get on the freeway, you'll see an accident. Traffic gets all messed up. And sometimes you get up on it real fast. Sometimes it's a real bad accident. You get lanes blocked, you get overturned cars, you get cars on fire. You get all different kinds of incidents out there. Well, when the Highway Patrol rolls up, a lot of times if there's going to be an injury, we want to get the professional paramedics out there, okay? We also might need to get into that car. So we'll call an agency like the Westminster Fire Department, okay? They're going to come out and they're going to assess the situation. If we still have people inside this crushed car, we need to get in there and treat these people. So the fire department will come out and they'll bring some specialized equipment to just open up this car. What you're going to see them do is they're going to put a couple of dents in the car to get a good footing for the jaws of life so they can get in there and get some grip, and they're going to tear open that car and get those people out so we can get them to the hospital as soon as possible. Okay, so let's let them go ahead and do their thing.
basically this operation can go sometimes very quick, a matter of minutes, and sometimes they can go as long 30 minutes, an hour. It depends on you know, how bad the car has been hit, the angle, how bad it's crushed. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to try and show you how we extricate somebody from the door, and then we're going to take off the roof.
Yeah, I'm Officer Halbigger from the California Highway Patrol. I'm assigned to the Santa Ana CHP office. Well, we're here today displaying the BMW motorcycle, and the state is going through a 3-year test program on the motorcycle to see if it's actually cost effective to use the motorcycle over the Kawasaki. I've had this motorcycle since October, and so far I've got 13,000 miles on it, and it's actually working out very well. The state bought 10 motorcycles, and there's 5 in Southern California and 5 in Northern California, and they're also running 10 Kawasaki's along with it at the same time to see if the cost per mile is actually cheaper to operate the BMW as opposed to the Kawasaki. The Kawasaki that I'm riding against in Santa Ana is actually costing more to operate right now than it is the BMW. And so far our test program is working out good. The reason I went with the BMW is being used exclusively in Europe and also in the United States by Washington State Police, and they are using them there. And they've proved that the motorcycle works exceptional. Some of the advantages that the BMW has over the Kawasaki is that it has 2-wheel anti-lock brakes. It's got anti-lock brakes front and rear, and it's got a 100,000 mile warranty on it, which in the long run is actually going to work out good for us, because we're going to run it 80,000 miles along with the Kawasaki and see how much it actually costs to operate them both.
Get him off! Get him off! Get him off! Get him, puppy! Get him! Max, up find the dog! Rico, loose! Here! Boy, here! Get over here.
Oh, that's the leg.
Every time you miss, I'm going to splash you after.
It's cold! You got shot cold, man! Yeah, I know it's cold.
Part of the safety display involves some of the apparatus that sometimes we have to call to rely upon. If there's a major accident out on the freeway in the incorporated areas of Seal Beach, we might have to call out a tow service that could be able to pick up a large tanker truck if it were to be rolled over onto its side. This truck comes out and it'll grab hold of this tank, upright it, and if it's on the wrong side of the freeway or the guardrail, it'll actually pick it up over the guardrail, lift it across on the other side, and drop it onto the back of a trailer so that we can get it off the freeway to expedite the flow of traffic as soon as possible. Because our goal is to make an efficient management of the transportation system. In other words, we want to minimize the delay to the motoring public. We want to get the people moving as soon as possible. So these are some of the specialized equipment that we use out on the freeway. One of the displays we have out here at the Westminster 25th anniversary are a few of the vehicles that we have in our inventory. And as you can see, we have a few vehicles that have been in the inventory. This right here is a 1963 Dodge. It's a cruiser. It's a 413 cubic engine automobile, and it puts out a horsepower of about 360 horsepower. Back in the olden days, they put some horsepower out in their engines. The next car we have is the Camaro RS Z28. It is a cruiser, it is an interceptor, and you'll find those out in the outlying areas, deserts, Banning, in those areas. The next vehicle is a Ford Mustang. It's a 5-liter. It's also an interceptor, and you will also find those in the outlying areas. You don't usually find those in Westminster
94, Santa Ana, those areas. And the final vehicle over there is the Chevrolet Caprice. It is a cruiser, and it has come online in 1994.
On behalf of the California Highway Patrol Westminster Area Office Commander, Captain Don Henderson, I would like to thank you for coming out today and being part of our 25th year anniversary. Remember, the California Highway Patrol prides itself in safety and service. We're open from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. If you have any questions or just want to say hi, just drop on by or give us a call. Thank you.